girl that would've died for me. Didn't appreciate it, so I made her cry for me.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're breaking down songs from 2000 to 2009 that have taken on a darker meaning in the years since their initial release.
I hurt myself today.
Son of Sam, Elliott Smith.
Something's happening, don't speak too soon.
Beloved indie rock singer-songwriter Smith is said to have struggled with substance use disorder, as well as ongoing mental health issues. Acclaimed for his poetic, powerful songwriting and Beatles-esque arrangements, his often upbeat, poppy compositions belied their intense subject matter.
Son of Samson, all the shining path, the clouded mind.
Upon his still mysterious 2003 passing, fans looked to his music for potential clues that Smith left. Son of Sam, the first single from his Figure 8 album, his last to be released during his lifetime, stands out in its embrace of what comes after we exit this mortal coil. That said, Smith denied that it was about David Berkowitz, the actual Son of Sam killer, and described the song as, quote, just an impressionistic song about destruction and creativity.
I'm a little like you, more like Son of Sam.
Floating in the Fourth, Frightened Rabbit.
So you just step out of the front of my house and I'll never see you again.
Mellow Scottish indie rockers Frightened Rabbit started out as a solo project for singer Scott Hutchison, before developing into a full-fledged musical outfit of its own. Hutchison, who had reportedly struggled with depression for years, went missing on May 9, 2018. Although Scottish police and other members of the band reported this, the singer's body was discovered at Port Edgar of the River Forth in South Queensferry, a Scottish town west of Edinburgh. Eagle-eyed fans were quick to point out Floating in the Fourth off of the band's second studio album, The Midnight Organ Fight, as seemingly predicting Hutchison's tragic demise.
Down the forth, into the sea.
Whatever. Our Lady Peace.
Well, I'm not driven by around just I'm driven by anger.
Unlike most of the songs and artists on our list, the creepiness of this hard-charging post-grunge tune has nothing to do with any of the band's members, or with the band itself at all. Rather, the reason that Our Lady Peace made the choice to stop performing Whatever live is because of the late Chris Benoit.
The hate, the wheels, the lies, stumble in your mind.
For the uninitiated, Benoit was a Canadian WWE superstar, winning 30 championships in total. Unfortunately, this would not be his legacy. From June 22nd to June 24th, 2007, Benoit took the lives of his wife and 7-year-old son before ultimately taking his own. Whatever was Benoit's entrance theme from 2002 to 2007.
Whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back at you.
Like a Stone, Audio Slave. Like Elliott Smith, Soundgarden and later Audioslave singer Chris Cornell was no stranger to incorporating dark, heavy themes into his music, often drawn directly from his own battles with declining mental health and often heavy substance use. Like a Stone, the second single from the band's self-titled debut album and their biggest hit, was the furthest thing from an exception to this. A plainly stated message to a loved one who has passed away, Cornell explained the song as being about, quote, concentrating on the afterlife you would hope for, rather than the normal monotheistic approach. Like a Stone doubly functions as a posthumous tribute to the singer himself, who took his own life following a Detroit concert in 2017. Lucky, Britney Spears.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky.
This revealing pop song, written and recorded at what was arguably the height of Spears' fame, is a quietly devastating, clearly scathing indictment of the monster that is celebrity. Although the song focuses on a fictionalized character, also called Lucky, it's abundantly clear that Spears' song is more than a little autobiographical, drawing from her own experiences with achieving fame at too young of an age.
Early morning, she wakes up, knock, knock, knock on the door.
Lucky has been noted by critics and fans alike for predicting Spears' future clashes with paparazzi, as well as her own personal struggles, particularly those associated with her controversial conservatorship, uncovered in the 2010s and 2020s. Rehab, Amy Winehouse.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no.
This rebellious British soul singer was famous for being just that, a rebel. Her breakout single Rehab was evidence of this, and explained in no uncertain terms Winehouse's insistence that she wouldn't go to, well, rehab.
The man said, why do you think you hit?
The singer's only top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. Rehab still goes hard today due to Winehouse's rock star charisma, inimitable vocals, and the song's throwback soul R&B pop hybrid sound. The up-tempo tune now carries a bittersweet weight due to its tragic, inextricable association with Winehouse's 2011 death from alcohol poisoning, among other health issues.
Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no.
Breaking the Habit, Linkin Park.
Memories consumed, like opening the world, picking me apart again.
This moody, electronic, fast-paced alt-rock jam is somewhat atypical in sound for nu metal legends Linkin Park. However, from its lyrics, it is instantly clear to the listener that this is a classic Linkin Park number. Those lyrics, in an unusual turn for the band, were courtesy of Mike Shinoda as opposed to Chester Bennington. Shinoda more commonly wrote his own rap verses but took a detour for Breaking the Habit. That said, the song takes on a deeper significance after Bennington's untimely 2017 passing by his own hand. Although Linkin Park's output was often blunt and raw, Breaking the Habit dispenses with the aggression to plaintively contemplate one's own mental health. Ignition, Remix, R. Kelly.
Now I'm not trying to be rude, but hey pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do reminds me of my Lexus cool.
Honestly, we could probably just do a list of R. Kelly songs that are disturbing because of what we know now. Until then, however, we'll stick to calling out the Pied Piper's biggest, most enduring 2000s hit. And yes, he really did refer to himself as the Pied Piper.
So baby, give me that, and let me give you that. Running her hands through my fro, bouncing on 24s.
A colossal smash at the time of its release, and routinely listed as being among the best songs of that decade. The song's ubiquity made it even harder to listen to following Kelly's 2019 arrest on racketeering and human trafficking charges. A catchy, irresistibly playful R&B tune, the remix to Ignition's vehicle-based euphemisms are now more cringeworthy than comedic.
It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing.
Hurt, Johnny Cash.
I hurt myself today.
Legendary country rebel Cash and industrial metal provocateurs 9 Inch Nails are not, at first glance, a marriage made in heaven. However, when you listen to the former's cover of the latter's Hurt, originally about singer Trent Reznor's chronic substance use, you can understand why Reznor commented that, quote, "That song isn't mine anymore."
I wear this crown of thorns.
Recorded for Cash's American 4 The Man Comes Around album, the stark, stripped-down acoustic rendition famously tugs at the heartstrings with its plaintiveness, as well as with the singer's now weathered vocals. It goes without saying then that Cash's Hurt cover hits way differently after the singer's death in September 2003, just under a year after American 4's release.
What have I become? My sweetest friend.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. I Need a Girl Part 1, P. Diddy featuring Usher and Loon.
I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, all mine.
Where do we start with this one? This song played as creepy even at the time. Sean Diddy Combs' ostensible love song describes treating a woman as the rapper's personal property, intended only to serve his needs. If that sounds uncharitable, consider Combs comparing the object of the song to a, quote, brother, or his now ironic charge that the women in his life were abusing him.
I need a girl to ride me. I need a girl to make my
I need a girl that makes me feel so good inside.
A sizable hit at the time of its release, I Need a Girl and its sequel received renewed attention and scrutiny after Combs' September 2024 conviction on racketeering and trafficking charges. A quick scan of the song's lyrics make it clear as to why.
I had a girl that would've died for me. Didn't appreciate it, so I made her cry for me. Every night she had tears in her eyes for me.
Which 2000 song is hard for you to listen to nowadays? Let us know in the comments.